Hi, I'm Katlyn Black, and my story is called The Treatment That Nobody Wanted. Truth or dare, Ainsley, Tyler questioned. Lightning flared. Dare. Everyone in the tent giggled. They knew she would pick dare, so they came up with one earlier. Tyler grinned. Okay then, I dare you to go to the abandoned hospital. She nodded in agreement, but her eyes were full of fear. Ainsley was going to do it. She clambered out of the tent. Rain whipped her face. The wind suddenly knocked her over. A small funnel of black dust started circling around her. It was going faster and faster till she rose off the ground. Tyler and Kyler, the twins, and Macy wandered out of the tent to see what the extremely loud noise was. They saw the funnel and their jaws dropped when they saw that Ainsley was in the middle of it, off the ground. Slimy green worms then flew out of the funnel and hit them in the face. Ainsley was changing in the funnel. A shriek came from her mouth. A pale witch appeared where she was. Her hair was replaced with the slimy worms. Stay away, she told in a whispering, scratchy voice. Or the ghost of Margaret McGlacia will get you. She changed back into what Ainsley looked like, but paler. Then Ainsley faded away into the tunnel. Their faces went white. Macy fainted. Kyler picked her up and put her on her shoulder. Come on, we need her to get her some help, Tyler nodded. The funnel had disappeared as well as Ainsley. They had made it as far as Mrs. Kinnear's house when Macy woke up. Where am I? She questioned. We're at Mrs. Kinnear's house, Tyler replied. Macy blinked her blue eyes. They opened wide. Ainsley, where's Ainsley? She asked. Kyler and Tyler looked at each other. Oh yeah, put me down. Kyler set her down. Okay, where is Ainsley? A black funnel flashed in her mind with Ainsley in the middle. Ainsley, she's in trouble. We have to go back, Macy demanded. She tried to run back, but Tyler caught her hand and pulled her back. She shook him off, and Macy ran as fast as she could to the abandoned hospital. Two ghostly white figures appeared in the emergency center doorway. She screamed. It was two 20-foot alligators, and they could stand up like a human. Macy was a petite girl and was only 5'1", so the alligators loomed over her. They leaped at her, and then the alligators just disappeared, so she walked on into the hospital. A gruesome pumpkin floated in front of her. She halted so it wouldn't notice her there. It didn't even turn to where she was standing. It just floated on. She watched it go into the patient's wing. She took a step and the floor broke away. The pumpkin came back with its mouth open and teeth as sharp as a machete's blade. It went right through her, leaving a small scratch in her side with her shirt ripped. Wow, she thought, this is way too weird. She walked on into the surgery room. A tray full of surgery knives lay neatly on the round table. A young girl dressed in a long white dress with pantyhose and high heels lay on the surgery table. A ghostly doctor with a mask that covered their face stood by the table. A chainsaw was in the ghost's hands. It was on, and the person was getting ready to use it. Then she realized that the girl on the table was Ainsley. Ainsley, Macy screamed. Ainsley didn't move. Macy tackled the ghost, but it disappeared as she hit it, then reappeared as she fell on the ground. Macy coughed. The floor was extremely dusty. Ainsley's eyes fluttered open. Ainsley, move, Macy shouted. She slid off the table as the chainsaw was slashed at her. Boom! Thunder shook the hospital. A piece of the roof came crashing down in front of them. The girls. Callie looked at the hospital. Look, it's going to fall, he yelled over the sound of the heavy rain. They heard a loud scream coming from the emergency center. They sped toward it. The girls headed toward the egress, but the fallen roof blocked it. The doctor with a chainsaw was closing in on them. Ainsley grabbed Macy's hand and they disappeared. They were in a black room. Then the ghostly figure appeared next to Ainsley. I am Margaret McGlacia, the person with the chainsaw whispered to Macy. Ainsley's eyes changed to a glowing red. Ainsley then grabbed at her. Kyler burst in wearing a pink tutu and a leotard, while Tyler had on a little Bo Peep dress with a cane, sheep, and everything. Macy's head spun. Boom, 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 thunder growled, which then turned into a beep, beep, beep. Macy's alarm was going off. Wow, it was all a dream, she thought. She got dressed and shoveled in her breakfast and walked quickly to school. Kyler and Tyler were early. Kyler was still in the tutu and leotard, and Tyler was in the dress still. Macy asked, what's up with the weird costumes? Tyler answered, it's just like you're not there, remember? Macy looked puzzled. Kyler laughed. Ainsley was in the dress, pantyhose, and high heels. It still freaked her out. They went on to class as Macy told Ainsley, Katlyn, and Tyler about the dream she had last night. Weird, Ainsley commented, and it used her costumes that we're wearing today. Yeah, I know, Macy agreed. They all laughed. This is something to laugh about for a long time. It's exactly what the four of them did at the end. I'm 12 years old. I go to Lumberton Intermediate School, and I'm going to be a boxer for Halloween.